the wise build their house upon a rock. I am glad today we are standing with the rock of the British people against the sinking sand of the withdrawal agreement that we will never, ever wear on our people. Your journey here has been long. It has faced many twists and turns. There will be more agonising days and steps ahead. But ahead of us stands the sunny uplands of freedom, and we will take our freedom. Do not let any government ever put upon you a withdrawal agreement that cuts our great nation in two. The backstab that ruins our country. And thank you to the English, to the Scots, to the Welsh for standing with the Ulster people. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us continue to go forward in unity, in strength, together, in the knowledge that we are going to win. No surrender!
You're not laughing now, are you?
And suddenly we hear we're not leaving on that day. It is an act of betrayal.
We won the war, but we had the Treaty of Versailles. And this treaty is the modern day equivalent.
Let's march!
She signed up to something that has proved to be a disaster. She signed up to something that no country, unless it had been defeated in war, would have signed up to. I know that virtually none of you have ever done a proper job in your lives. Brexit is going to happen anyway. Mr. Tusk, if you think the British people have changed their minds on Brexit, you, sir, are deluded.
Please welcome to the stage Nigel Farage.
Speculate how many people turned up to the Leave Means Leave rally. Well, I know the number. There are 17.4 million people here today in this square. And it's brave of you to come, because I sense, being in Westminster, that we are in enemy territory. There are hundreds of people just over the street that have treated that referendum and those that voted it with total and utter contempt over the course of the last 3 years. We have a Prime Minister who told us Brexit means Brexit and then signed up to a new European treaty that in many ways was worse than the one we wanted to leave. I did not fight. I did not give up 25 years of my adult life to fight to get us out of those European treaties, to see a British Prime Minister sign us up to another one. I didn't do that. And so I am pleased that Parliament today, for the third time, has voted that dreadful deal down, and we now have a chance of a clean sheet. But you know, what is happening here is actually bigger than just Brexit. It's bigger than the fact we voted for this in a referendum, being told our will would be honoured. It's bigger than 85% of us in a general election voting for parties who said they would honour the result. It's even bigger than 498 MPs voting for Article 50, which said we would leave the European Union on the 29th of March at 11 p.m. It's bigger than all of that. This is about our whole system of democracy. This is about the bond of trust that needs to exist between the people and those that govern us. This is about who we are as a nation, what our standing is in the world, and frankly, I believe that what has happened over there has not just turned this day that should have been one of great celebration into a day that history will mark as a day of betrayal. I believe that what has happened over the course of the last 2 years is actually one of the saddest and worst chapters in the history of our nation. And what they want...
Nigel Farage.
The ayes for the rancid document, 286. The noes, to obey the instructions of 17.4 million people, 344. So what happens now? Everyone I've spoken to today has asked what happens now. Let me try very quickly, because there are many other far more interesting people who want to speak than me. In essence, because we passed the statutory instrument on Wednesday to extend the leaving date of Article 50 to 11 p.m. on the 12th of April, there are only two things that can now stop us leaving on that date. That is now the legal default position. It is the law. The first is that the European Council agree to extend Article 50 again. No! But I think that is unlikely, because that would mean they have to hold European elections in the United Kingdom, when it is possible that one or two people could be elected who are not entirely committed to the European project. So I believe they're not going to do that. The other way it could be stopped is if Oliver Letwin and Dominic Grieve and their gang, who we now refer to as the Provisional Government, try to ram a bill through the Houses of Parliament in 2 weeks before the 12th. I was the operations officer for the Whip's office for 2 years. That's why they hate me so much. And I'm here to tell you that procedurally that is not easy, not least because in the House of Lords we don't have Speaker Burgo. So here's my peroration. 3 times this wretched deal has been voted down by the House of Commons, your democratically elected representatives. Prime Minister, which bit of no don't you understand? And let me end with this, and thank you all those of you who have marched hundreds of miles. Because you believe in a wicked thing. You want to live in a free country. Not far from here, in Green Park, is the Bomber Command Memorial. And on it are inscribed the words of Pericles of Athens, who said the following: freedom is the sole possession of those who have the courage to defend it. Do you have that courage?
Jacob Rees-Mogg being chased by a crowd of people.
I don't know if there's any.
Whoa. Jacob Rees-Mogg down the road, interesting. This scrum here for this. Watch it, mate. Don't you step. Oh, falling over.
I didn't know your bicycle was
No, it's alright, it's alright.